Check, 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 check. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood where all of the stocks are running. So we got AMC with the gap up from 32 to a high of $42 today. Also, U1 running from 850 to a high of almost 1350. Just run, pull back, run. Run, pull back, run. Run, pull back, run. Non-stop on U1. We also have IHT looking like it's gonna be squeezing up. It really needs to hold this 850. From 850, it can run to 10. Look at that daily chart on IHT. That's a beautiful setup. And then we also have BBBY running from 2750 up to 31. Good, you guys can hear me now. You guys don't like my singing? I was thinking of going down to America's Got Talent and giving it a shot. Because we all know you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Yeah, I'm on one this morning. I'm loving all of these stocks that are just running so effortlessly. This is a clear sign when you should be aggressive. When you're seeing stocks just run up so effortlessly like this. BBBY. Look at that run. U1. Look at that run. What else we got? BCTX. Bit sloppy, but nice $3 range on it. I told the chat to stay away from this stock. It's an account killer. And now we got VTNR popping up. This was the stock yesterday. ANVS. This ran at the end of the day yesterday from 46 up to $59. LEDS with a nice run yesterday from 1150 up to 1550. U1 still looking to push. AMC is going to sell off. That thing has just been non-stop for over a week. That's a big, big move on U1. Since yesterday, it's been non-stop from 750 up to almost 1350. And I showed you guys in chat here, flashback, a blast from the past. You won back in the day when you won ran from $2 to $8 in one day, and then the next day, day 3, it went parabolic from 6 to 39. Look at that. Traders remember stocks that have legs. There goes U1. U1 for the win. Secure that bag, ladies and gentlemen. The goal is to make money and get out. I see a few people linger around all day and continue to trade and trade and trade and trade. It's going to catch up with you. BBBY is getting squeezed. Bed Bath & Beyond unveils its next wave of owned brands that will inspire customers to be home happier. Click on that link. Bed Bath & Beyond today announced that it will launch 3 new owned brands this quarter, continuing the company's execution of its biggest product assortment change in a generation, to rebuild its authority in the 180 billion home market with the launch of the new owned brands in the coming weeks. The company will have launched 6 owned brands in 5 months, which is ahead of its previously announced 6-month timetable in an advance of the important back to college shopping season. Huh. I mean, everybody loves Bed Bath & Beyond, especially women. But I think Target is a bit more popular, if you ask my opinion. So how did we trade today, guys? How did we do? Huh? How did we do? How did we do? I've been scaling back with my size recently. I'm up $2,100. That may seem like a lot of money. It is. It's really good money. $2,100 is nothing to shake a stick at. But compared to what I have been bringing in, I've been trying to adjust to the market. We're not seeing the explosiveness in stocks like we have been the past year. So over the course of the last month, I've been going through withdrawals, being satisfied with locking in profit every day, or at least trying to, with being satisfied with making $1,000 and being okay with that. That's great money. It really is. Even $500. I mean, where can you go in the world to make this type of money? So, AMC, BBY, BTX. AMC, I bought 1,400 shares, made the lucky number 777. BTX, I bought 6,000 shares of this, but it was back and forth, back and forth. I was buying 2,000 shares at a time, and I finally broke even on this at 776. So almost made that lucky 777 again. And then BBBY, I took a quick scalp on this. 631 bucks. $2,185. Heck yeah, I'll take it. That's pretty much 2 weeks of work for the average Joe. And it adds up, guys. It adds up. It really does. So even if it's 250 bucks, you know, it adds up. And I recently had somebody comment on my page. Let me try to find it. And I think that this is a pretty good topic to talk about. You know, I'm always open to what other people have to say and their point of view, especially you guys. You know, you guys all have a voice and an opinion, and it's a good practice to voice your opinion. You agree? So let me go and find what this person said. I don't know how easy it will be to find it. I get a lot of comments. Okay. So this person says, I'm not going to put his name out there, but he says, with $2,000, let's see bottom to top what we can make. Costs $2,000. He can buy 20. Oh, at 20 equals 100 shares times $1.75 is 175 profit. GameStop with $2,000 at $233, he can buy 8 shares. It moves up 30 bucks. That's $240. Profit? Yeah. So what I think he's trying to say here, because you guys all know me, when I have a price range, I trade stocks from $5 to $50. I mean, look at BBBY here at $33 a share. And if you're part of the chat here every day, you guys always see me talk about higher priced stocks and how much they can move. They can move $4, $5, $7 in a day, and that's good range. But somebody with a small account trading with only $2,000, they're not really going to be able to buy that many shares. So with the $2,000 account, trading a stock like BBBY at $33 a share, you're not really going to be able to buy much. I got to pull out my calculator. I'm horrible with math. So 2,000 divided by 33, that's 60 shares. So 60 shares, really, the stock has to move a few dollars for you to make $120 at least. But I mean, what do you expect though? If you need to have money to make money. The whole point of the market is to have your money work for you. There's a lot of people that come into this and they get inspired by Timothy Sykes starting a small account, and they think that they can grow it exponentially and become a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. Actually, trading with the small account is actually harder than trading with a big account because you're in a constant battle with yourself. If you only have $2,000 to trade with and you're not trained in managing your risk or your size, you're trading with $2,000 and you're trading a stock like BCTX here, and you're disregarding how volatile this stock is, and you're not adjusting your size to how volatile it is. So let's just say, and you're using margin on top of it. So you have a $2,000 account, your broker gives you 4-to-1 margin. So now you have $8,000 in buying power. You buy 1,000 shares of BCTX here, and you get caught on the wrong side, and this flushes from 780 down to 670 with 1,000 shares. That's $1,000 loss. You just blew up 50% of your account, and then you're going to be ashamed of yourself. It's a constant battle with yourself with newer traders, and with newer traders and these small accounts, they always get attracted to these super low priced penny stocks. They get sucked in at how cheap they are, and they can really load the boat. But you have to tell yourself, the more shares you buy, the more you're putting yourself at risk. Especially with penny stocks like below $2, they go down more than they go up. So you're loading up with these small priced stocks. You have unreal expectations. You hold in hope, and then you blow up and quit. That's what happens with majority of people. They give up. How many of you guys currently watching this stream? I want you guys to comment and tell me, how long have you been trading and how many times have you wanted to quit? I want you guys to comment that. Let's see what all of you guys on your journey have been through. So, how many years have you been trading and how many times have you wanted to quit? I've been trading for 6 years, and I've wanted to quit at least 4 or 5 times throughout my career, especially in the beginning. It's hard. It's a lot of stuff that you have to learn. And people get discouraged because they blow up a couple accounts. They get frustrated. They don't have a growth mindset. And from day one, how they went about this, they just went about it all wrong. They didn't have the right plan or blueprint for success. There goes IHT. IHT is going to do something pretty good today, I think. It's most definitely Hi, watch. Let me adjust my charts here. I want to add U1 to all of my charts. So I have a monitor dedicated to all of these charts, and throughout the day I always cycle through these and see what sets up pretty well. What sets up for the best risk versus reward opportunity. All right, let's see what a few of you guys had to say. All right, we got a lot of you guys commenting. Good. All right, so no, not trading, company training, ongoing on Zoom. Wise words, adapt according to market conditions. Don't become a dinosaur. Yep. Stay light on your feet, as I like to say. Hop around. Do not get complacent. Okay, so we got Matt. Only a year, just once, early with a meme stock burn, if I remember. You're on year 1. Keep going strong. You want to embrace your mistakes, guys, because it's how you get better. And what a lot of people they really fail at managing their risk and their size. They level up too fast. They always try to go for that home run trade, when in reality, if you just focus on consistently hitting singles, like look at one of the great baseball players, Cal Ripken Jr. He broke the record for most consecutive games. He consistently showed up every single day. That's what you got to do. Wild Soul, been trading since March with 2,000 account and wanted to quit just yesterday. Haha. Feeling discouraged with a small account size. Well, Wild Soul, you've come to the right place. If you stick around, go through my videos and watch my videos, honestly, from trader to trader, this game that we're playing, it's all psychology and emotional intelligence. And if you start focusing on that stuff, you will get better over the course of time. Of course, there's going to be rough patches. Even still to this day, I'm 6 years in. I still run into struggles here and there because the markets are always changing. You have to adapt. Things are happening in your personal life that carry over into your trading. You always have to manage your thoughts, your emotions, and do a check of yourself. Monitor yourself. Sky's the limit in the stock market, guys. It really is. Either you are right. I don't know how these people say they become millionaires with $500 in initial investment. It is difficult for me. It's very, very difficult. I would never want to go back to trading a small account. But there's that psychology hack too, where you do see these large gurus. They will start up and do a small account challenge and be successful at it. But you have to think, they're already financially secured. So they can blow up that account, no problem. They have money in the bank and they can keep moving on. Compared to the average Joe, that $2,000 is all that they have. So if they blow that up, they're done for. And they're in debt too, on top of it. So it's little psychology stuff like that people do not even think about. You guys, honestly, how many people out here do you guys hear talk about what I talk about? I'm the only YouTube channel related to day trading and the stock market that preaches about psychology and emotional intelligence, because that's what it all revolves around. Learning chart patterns are easy. They're easy. They haven't changed in hundreds of years. Why do you think they're the same? Because human nature never changes. Cherry Blue, since January, February, maybe, I've never wanted to quit. But so many times I felt like maybe I should quit, but I'm ultra stubborn. Well, it's good that you admit that, Cherry Blue. Being ultra stubborn, you need to be extra thoughtful of yourself while in the markets. Even myself, I'm a stubborn person. I don't like to admit defeat. I don't like to admit when I'm wrong. Nobody likes to admit when they're wrong. But in the stock market, you have to look at a little trick that I like to use, and you members have seen me use it before. Like the S&P 500, we all look up to that for the direction of the market. I call the S&P 500 mother. So in reality, mother's always right. Mother, you always look up to mother for that comforting and direction and to teach you love and all of that stuff. So mother's always right. You never talk back to mother. If you talk back to mother, you're going to get a hand across your face. So accepting in that, always be on your toes. You can have the right idea, but it doesn't mean that you're right, especially since yesterday. We had a couple ideas in chat with LEDS yesterday. We seen it setting up for a move, but our timing was off. We were looking for it to make its move here in the morning, but then an hour later, it finally made its move. So we had the right idea, but our timing was off. We need to accept that we have the right idea, but you got to cut it. And then when it comes back around and it starts to go, you got to manage that type of stuff. Some people will trade it here, cut it for a loss, and then watch it come all the way back up here, and then have all these emotions start to trigger. And then they'll run into revenge trading, and then they'll end up chasing after the stock and dig their portfolio even deeper. So that's a good one there, Cherry Blue. Okay, STS, 3 months now of trading, and I am struggling with the fear of losing. So it paralyzes me from actually trading like I should. That's completely normal. That's completely normal because you're not used to how these stocks like to move. You're not familiar with the market cycles. So until you get that time under your belt and you see these stocks day in and day out, how they like to move up and down, all the different market cycles, you're going to have that. That's completely normal. Completely. When I first started trading, I used to only focus on 1 minute time frames. And I thought people traded just based off of candlesticks. That's honestly how I thought traders traded when I first started. I would not look at the daily chart. I would only look at 1 minute time frames, zoom in, and be like, oh, that's a hammer. Oh, that's an engulfing. There's just so much you have to learn and open your mind and see all the different areas in the markets. All right, Jack Daniel, almost 2 years, but I didn't really find helpful strategies and information that pieces it together until like maybe 6 months ago. I felt like quitting quite a bit. But look it, you're still here. It's all how you manage your risk at the end of the day. You gotta ask yourself, okay, if I'm going balls to the wall every single day and I'm putting up my portfolio, wow, AMC's really taken off. The volume that's just pushing in on AMC is through the roof. So if you're going balls to the wall every day and going all in on every single play, you're eventually going to run into that one stock that's just going to destroy you. DRD, almost 1 year, never got to the point of wanting to quit. That's because you've been with me your whole career, PRD. You're on the right path. Because you show up in here every day and chat, and what do I preach day in and day out? Live live to trade another day. Always be cautious in the market. And I preach to you guys, lock in those profits when you have them. Don't overstay your welcome. If you're up in profit for the day, you did your job. So when you have little reminders like that throughout the day and every day in chat, it helps. It does. Meme. Okay, we got meme. 2 years, though. 2 years. Thought about quitting 3 times. Just had a loss today on BCTX. LOL. Why are you laughing about it? Why is that funny to you? You should be taking that seriously. You should be breaking it down. BCTX. Why did I take a loss on this today? Why do you keep losing on stocks like this? Look at this chart. This chart, I told everybody today in chat to stay far away from BCTX because it's an account killer. Where did I say that? So BCT, if you find yourself consistently losing and losing big on stocks like that, maybe you should stay away from them. Right here at 9:57, I said that BCTX is wild. Stay away. account killer stock. And it is. It's an account killer. When you see a big rip like that to the upside, ripping from 650 runs up to $8 and then slams down and gives everything back and then comes right back up like that. Look at the candles on this. They're super volatile 1-minute candles. This candle, look at this one. From 870 to 770. So one 1-minute candle has a range of $1. That's wicked. It's all about managing your risk. So a stock super volatile like that, and you're buying large, and you're not comfortable with that size, the price action's just going to freak you out, and you're going to emotionally trade and just slowly blow up your account. So learn from that. Stay away from stocks like this and pay attention to the easy stocks. Wouldn't you much rather trade U1? Look at that. Pull back, run, pull back, run, pull back, run. This chart looks heck of a lot better running from 9 to 13 than BCTX. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm telling you, join the wolf pack here, guys. You will not regret it. We are focused on building traders here. And every single day I preach risk management. Monitor your thoughts. So learn from that, meme. Take it seriously. If you want to do this successfully and full time, don't laugh at yourself. Take it seriously. Learn from your mistakes. And I'm only trying to help. PKLY. I got in on that BCTX squeeze. High risk, high reward. See, that's what I'm talking about. And that's coming from a member. They know and they're accepting that it's a high risk, high reward play. TRD, very blessed to have found Trading Learning 101. Understood early on that this is a process. I felt low at times, but always found the motivation to keep pushing. That's what it's all about, man. The more you push, and then you start to see the potential, you see yourself growing over the course of time. It's just motivation, and then you get excited for Monday. I mean, who can honestly say they get excited to go to work? Right? Inside of me and sometimes in the Discord, those who stay will be winners. Wolfpack. Right on, PRD. You already know what's up. Jack Daniel at PRD. Definitely worth it if anyone is wondering if they should sign up. I appreciate that, Jack Daniel. DNA Investments. Amen. Matt Smigs, my stop loss got me out of BBBY for profit. Good job on having a plan. If it goes, it goes. Yup, that's the right mindset to have, Matt. You made your profit. That's all that counts. You'll learn, meme. Wise words, laughing at my stupid mistake, wiped out gains from yesterday. It's not a good feeling. It isn't. I know. I've been there. I've been up good in profit, continued to hang around, trade, give back my profits, and then ended up being red. It's a horrible feeling. And then you come in the next day, and then now you're thinking, man, if only I locked in yesterday, I'd be up going into today. And now I'm playing catch up. And then on top of it, if you guys are working a full-time job and you're trading on the side, if you lose money, then now you got to go into work a 10-hour, 8-hour shift just to make back a little piece of what you lost. It makes it in your mind that it's pointless to go into work because I'm working to make back my stupid trading mistakes. I've been there, guys. It's not good feelings, but you will learn. And it's like you got to go through it to understand it. And that's where people start to fall off. They just can't emotionally handle it, especially if you have a family. Would love to see total view. I don't know what you're talking about there. Most definitely not me. I don't ever get excited to go to work. But you get excited to come to the stock market. We had SPCE on our watch list pre-market this morning. Nice little morning surge from 28.30s up to almost 30. Pulls back, nice rebound back up to the highs. BBBY, I mean, that's just an insane move. Look at that. $27 all the way up to $40.50. Look at that volume ramp. That's a beautiful image right there, guys. That's beautiful. And that just goes to show you human nature never changes. Because look at, as prices kept going up higher and higher and higher and higher, the more FOMO people get, and they all chase after it. That's why 90% of people fail right there. All that volume chasing after it. Not realizing, hey, this just ran up $15 nonstop. It'll keep going. Always monitor your thoughts as a trader, guys. I can't preach that enough. Anybody can be a trader. Remember that. Because all it takes is a click of a button. And anybody can click a button. It's all about knowing when to click that button. No, I don't use level 2 or none of that. It's old. That stuff was popular in the 90s. It's irrelevant. There's so many games that they play on the level 2. That's all they do on there is play games. Sure, there are people who are good with it and profitable with using level 2. But for me, and this is just me, the day I took level 2 off of my radar and stopped paying attention to it is the day I started finding more consistency and profits. Because I was paying attention to the charts. not just a level 2, and people flashing big sizes. I have no idea what you're talking about, Raymond Pittman. You're obviously new to this channel. We don't need negative people like that around. We're out here focused on getting that money, helping people reach their goals and their potential. There's already enough hate in this world. All right, it's BBBY. Nice push here. Looking like it's going to blow over that $40. It's definitely got the volume. Let's see if it gets another micro pullback and then wants to really start surging up. We're going to get that blow over high, 40.50s. That's a good push from 38 to 41. That's a $3 push. Be cautious with your size, guys. Look at the volume pick up on that. So every 1 minute candle has been averaging 1 million in volume. That's crazy. Let's see what you guys are talking about here. Elijah, 381 bucks on BCTX. Oh, that's old. Yeah, don't get FOMO on that BBBY. Always try to focus on if you guys can make a little bit of profit in the markets, that's a job well done. Should be proud of that because most people can't even pull profits out of the markets and do it at a consistent basis, you know? And then those who, let's say, have a negative outlook on things and negative energy, they've just been down for too long, you know? So stay far away from them type of people. Jack Daniel, will the stream be saved to YouTube? I gotta step out. I really liked that talk about small accounts earlier and would like to re-listen. Yep, it'll be on demand for you. How's our IHT doing? Runs up to 975. It really needs to hold this 850. U1's at VWAP. That's a nice pullback. I don't think U1's over with. Could from here get a nice snap back up to 13. Got 19 million in volume on the day. Oh, and MVIS. This one's a nice one. That's an inverse head and shoulders, ladies and gentlemen. Not the cleanest, but you can make it out. Man, I swear, people are weird, aren't they? I know you shouldn't really pay attention to negative comments or anything, but it just really gets to me how people could just be so negative, you know? Like, why do you gotta think like that? You are what you think. Can't help and save everybody, I guess, huh? CPHI, that's a China stock. I'd be super cautious with it. Nice run though from 60 cent to $1.10. Very nice. Our U1's getting a little pop. See if it gets that surge up to almost 13. No, it'll probably stall out right there. Then start to pull back. See what I'm saying, guys? I just told you guys that U1 will probably push up to 13, and I did that all without level 2. You just gotta listen to the charts. The charts will tell you everything. Good little scalp opportunity on you one. PETS. Wow, look at that run, guys. Market's going off the chains right now. From $30 to $38. What did we say in the pre-market prep, guys? We said we've been seeing a lot of grinders slowly grinding up the whole day. I'm just going through here and reading some of the comments on Discord. KOSS starting to take off a bit. Oh yeah, AMC. Duh. Duh. Look at that. I want to show you guys something cool. And we just talked about this yesterday in the chat. I don't know if I really want to display. No, I'm not going to do it. It's got personal names on it, and I just don't want to blast anybody out there. So a lot of good answers from you guys. I seen a lot of 1, 2 years, so we got a lot of new traders out here. Just stick with it. Don't quit. Do not quit. It'll pay off. I had to go through a lot of pain. This AMC is just epic. This stock has made so many people a lot of money. Look at that. From $9, it's hitting $44. Let's see if BBBY gets a bounce. Looking like it wants to get a nice snap up. It's a bit overextended though, I think. If there's anything that I watch, it's the tape. 36. BCTX done for. Look at that death candle from 792 to 730. So far, BBBY. Nice little snap on it. Don't overstay your welcome, though, guys, as we're running into lunch hours. See what I'm saying? That'd be epic if it BBBY explodes up to a new high and just goes off the charts and runs to 50. $103 million float, 48 million in volume. So they've already done almost half of the float. It's on its way. There we go, BBBY. That's what I'm talking about. He shoots, he scores, and the crowd goes wild. BBBY for the win. And we call up our job. I quit. I'm doing this full time. I could see me doing this for a living. Give me a second, guys. There she goes. There she goes again. And you can kiss her goodbye. I mean, 37. That's the 41. That's a $4 move. This is a good example too, guys. Like what I'm saying. You don't even have to pick up that many shares. And look at this thing run. Even if you pick up 200 shares, it snaps up a couple dollars like that. That's $400 in your pocket. Compared to these super small priced stocks, $3 and lower. Look at the move on this. It moved the best from 320 to 340. That's 20 cents. And you got to buy more shares, which puts up more risk. Because from 320, it could slam down to under $3. There's opportunity out here with these larger cap stocks. And like I've said in the pre-market prep, they seem to move a lot more easily. And you see easier technical breakouts with these, because this is where the smart money and the big money is. I heard Tim Sykes say when I was learning from him, stay away from these larger priced stocks, because this is where all the institutions are and the banks, and you don't want to be going up against them. I disagree with that. I mean, yeah, I disagree with that. Well, STS. Perfect timing about quitting job, as I am supposed to physically go back to work in a few weeks, and I am torn as to if I should. Uh, my thoughts and opinion on that. If you had the opportunity to pick up a night shift, maybe that's something I would go for, so you could focus more time and be here during market hours so you can continue to learn. But if you're financially set to where you can comfortably live for the next couple of years and not have to worry or stress about pulling profits out of the stock market, then I'd say go for it. But it doesn't hurt having a backup steady income while you're learning this process in this game. It most definitely helps. How many of you guys got in on that BBBY push? Did you get in on it, Dave? Yeah, I'm done pretty much too. I'm up just over 2,000. FOMO and do something stupid. AMC's really starting to ramp. Things could get out of control with this. It's already at how much in volume on the day? I don't know why it's not on my top percentage gainers list. Look at that. I got it. Change from the close, it's up at least 5%. Price is minimum $3 to infinity. Relative volume at least 1.5. I don't know why it's not showing up. Wow, AMC is ramping. You know, BBBY could follow in sympathy with it. I mean, even GameStop could start surging up as well. Because in the past, AMC, GameStop, Cost, BBBY, they all ran together. I think that this may be the grand finale here on AMC. They're really starting to let it go, and that's when things could get out of hand. Oh, there's AMC right there. Yeah, a lot of people getting paid out on AMC. Wow. Non-stop to $50. BBBY was pushing up higher at lighter volume. Wow, look at GameStop and costs. That's nasty. $262 down to $253. $9 drop. This is a big thing for BBBY here. I'd look for a micro pullback right here, and it's going to surge up to new highs. Micro pullback back down to 40. Gear up. Let's see if it happens. It's going to rip. Watch how big this explosion is. It may not happen, but I think I've seen this a lot. AMC effortlessly back up to its highs. Damn, Jan running. It's BBBY. It's ready to go. If AMC bust up through, BBBY should follow. AMC fail. Ain't happening. Holy yeah. There's a lot of strength in that fucking AMC. Look at that. You guys all should be watching AMC and BBBY right now and learning from this. BBBY is it's gearing up for an explosion. Like I said, it's AMC's your leader. Three average 3 million in volume for AMC. Look at that. All throughout the day. 2 million, 3 million in volume. So far, 350 million in volume on the day. AMC's getting real tight for a snap up. Watch for BBBY to follow. Chasing it up this high, though, it's pretty risky. AMC 49.50, 49.70, 49.80. It's gonna have a death candle. Crazy. There. Look at that. Touches it. I mean, it's already been running up nonstop from 40. You know what time it is? Really want to see if it does it breaks over that $50. For you guys on YouTube, thanks for tuning in with us today. If you guys are new to the channel here, hit that subscribe button. Don't do nothing stupid out here. If you're up in profits, lock those profits in, secure the bag. Don't let your ego get in the way. Told the chat I'm going to lunch. So I'm going to step away. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I'll join the guys back here in chat. Well, come power hour. If you guys ain't a part of the community here, join the Wolf Pack. Good team out here we got going on. Alright, guys. Be safe out there. Don't do anything stupid.